Hi everyone. Today we're going to discuss about classroom discourse analysis. Our group members are consist of Cindy, me, Felix, Rachel, and Tasha. Let us first discuss the overview of what is discourse analysis and what is classroom discourse analysis. Next, discourse analysis, according to Brown and Yule, discourse is language used for communication, written or spoken, that serves the linguistic aspects and the functions for humans in communicating, or sociolinguistics. And discourse analysis is the analysis of the language use, utterances, text structure, both linguistic in communications in society. So, what is classroom discourse analysis? Classroom discourse analysis is a language used, whether it's written or spoken, by teachers and students to teach and learn during their classroom interaction.
All right, so in the discourse analysis, we also know the term of Birmingham model. But what is Birmingham model? So Sinclair and Coulthard discovered that language in a classroom followed a very rigid sequence and that speaking patterns were highly structured. Thus, in creating a structural description of discourse, speech acts found in a classroom could be defined according to their function and therefore categorized. And the discourse analysis model, or also known as the Birmingham model, at the level of exchange, we know that there are IRF, or the initiation, response, and follow-up structure. So here is Birmingham model ranked. We can see at the top that there is transaction, and one transaction can include many exchanges. And in one exchange, we can also see that it can branch out to many moves, and one move can branch out to many acts. Okay, so in transaction consists of exchanges. It is similar to speech events in terms of having an objective and boundary markers. The function of boundary markers itself is to mark out openings and closing in a conversation. For example, for opening boundary markers, we have okay, well, right, now, and etc. And for closing boundary markers, we have anyway, all right, anywho, and etc.
The next is exchange. In Birmingham model of exchange, there are two types of exchange. Which first is boundary exchange, and then the second one is teaching exchange. In discourse analysis, exchange is a sequence of discourse moves by at least two speakers that forms a topical or subtopical unit. Let's talk first about the boundary exchange. Boundary exchange mark a beginning or an end. It is implemented through framing or focusing move to signal that the discourse is about to change direction. It is indicated by acts such as well, good, okay to an extended pause, which summarizes the preceding discourse. The second one is teaching exchange, which we are discuss today. It's concerned the actual progression of the lesson. And a typical exchange in a classroom consists of three. The first one is initiation, done by teacher. Second one is response, which is by pupil. And then the follow-up is the teacher response towards the pupil's response.
Now we're going to talk about move. There are three types of moves, which are initiation by teacher, and then response by the pupil, and then the last one is follow-up by teacher responding to pupil's response. And in move consists of one or two acts. The initiation comes in three different ways. There are first inform, and the example of inform is mitochondria is the powerhouse of cell. The second one is direct. The example is Pick a line and trace it all over the page. And the last one is elicit. The example is, now, what would happen if the sun doesn't exist? Next will be explained by my friend.
Okay, so here we're going to talk about speech acts in classroom discourse according to Birmingham models. So in the context of speech acts, we may have heard the locutionary, illocutionary, and pre-locutionary theory that developed by Aston, or maybe we have heard about the 5 kinds of speech acts that proposed by Searle, like declarative, representative, expressive, directive, and commissive. But here, the classroom discourse has its own structure of speech acts, which is divided into 4, which are meta-interactive, interactive, and turn-taking, and occasion. So for the meta-interactive, here we have marker, which is the act of realize framing or moves such as okay, now, well, all right. And we have the next one, we have meta statement, which is talks about the discourse itself, and then the loops, or when the teacher put the discourse back to where it was before preceding the move, like when the teacher said, excuse me, I beg your pardon, or what did you say? So it refers to the previous statement. And then the next one, we have interactive. So an interactive consists of initiation, response, and also follow-up. So in initiation, we have informative, directive, and elicitation. And then in the response, we have acknowledge, react, and replay. And then the last one is follow-up, that consists of accept, evaluate, and comment. And then the next one is turn taking. So turn taking consists of 3 things. The first one is cue. Cue is when the teacher give a space for students to raise their hands or do other things to claim the turn. And then the next one, we have bid. Bid is when the student raise their hands or shouting sir or miss. And then the last one is we have nomination. Nomination is when the teacher nominates to choose the next speaker or choose particular students to do something. Okay, and then the last one is occasion, which is consists of a side. And then the next slide will be presented by my friend.
Okay, we're going to see the discourse analysis in the classroom. We're going to present to you several clips in this occasion, but we're not going to go through the whole analysis, but we're going to only explain the representative of each element in the analysis. Let's first play the first video.
Good afternoon, children.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
So, how are you all today?
Fine.
Very good. We are going to have a conversation class today. That means we are going to interact with each other and we are going to speak in English. Now, I have got something for you. Here. What is this?
Mobile.
Mobile. Very good. Can anybody of you tell me the uses of mobile? Very good. So all of you are well aware of the uses of mobile. Yes, please.
Yes. Mobile use calculator, message, phone, missed call.
Okay, very good. Clap for him. You please go back. Sit. Anybody else who can tell me the uses of mobile? Yes, please come. Tell it to the class. Come near.
Mobile use for message, calculator, missed calls, calling.
So, very good. Clap everybody for him. Yes. So, you all are quite well aware of the uses of mobile. That's very good.
All right, let's go to the analysis. Next slide. Okay. Um, I'm going to explain about the first is the greeting, and then the second meta statement and the marker. If you realize when the teacher greet the students, this is considered as initiate, which is greeting from the teacher. And then if you see number 6, the teacher said we are going to have a conversation in class today. That means we're going to interact with each other and we're going to speak English. The teacher is initiating, and this is a meta statement. Meta statement is a statement giving information about another statement. And then there's a continued by another initiation that said, now I have got something for you. This is considered as marker, which is a sign that indicates there will be a topic that the topic will be changed.
Okay, so this is the second video that we are going to analyze. So, Cindy, please. Thank you.
Let us see what things I have brought for you. I am going to call you one by one over here, and you have to pick up one object from it and speak on that object. Now, who is going to come first? Yes, please. Quickly. Oh, so what has she in her hand? Flowers. Flowers. It's flowers. So now please tell them something about this flower.
Flower color is orange, leaf color is green, and so sweet.
Okay, very good. Clap for her. Clap for her. Thank you so much. Anybody else who wants to speak on the flower? Okay, you please come.
This is flower. This flower is very beautiful. There are many types of flowers like rose, sunflower, jasmine, etc. There are many colors of roses like orange, pink, white, etc.
Very good. Clap for him, everybody. Clap for him. Very good. Please go. Let us see.
Okay, next, please. Okay, so here's the analyze table of the dialogue. So here I'm going to explain a little bit about two functions, which are queue and starter. So for the first one, here teacher said that let us see what things I have brought to you. So this is the first initiate in this dialogue. So according to Birmingham theory, Birmingham model, the function of this statement is a starter. A starter is when a person starts something in a specific way. So the next one is Q in number 3. Here the teacher said, now who is going to come first? So this is the second initiate. So here the teacher gives cues the students to raise their hand or to do things. And then after that, the students will respond to the statement of the teacher. And then the next analysis will be explained by my friend. And here are some of the analysis. Thank you.
So now we're going to the third clip.
Now I would like some other child of this class to come over here and pick. You please come. Come this side. Oh, so what has she got for us? Dog. Dog. So please come forward and speak few lines on this dog.
This is a dog. The dog is pet animal. Dog has many colors like brown, black, white, etc. Dog eat bread, milk, etc.
Okay, very good, very good. So dog has many colors and dog eats bread and milk too. Very good.
So now let's go to the analysis.
Now I would like some other.
So in here, I'm going to talk about nomination, bidding, and directive. First one, we have bid or bidding. The the teacher initiate and the students raising their hands, and that's called bidding when the students are responding to the teacher. So this is response number 1. So now this is the analysis. I'm going to talk about the nomination, bidding, and directive. So first one, we have bidding. On the number 2, after the teacher initiate, the students raising their hands, which is a response. And then the second one is nominating. Number 3, after the students raising their hands, the teacher picked someone, which is called nominating. And then for the last one, number 7, directive, the teacher said dog, so please come forward and speak few lines on this dog. And that's initiating.
All right, so we're going to go to the next clip.
Now I would like to call one other child of this class from the back. I want you. Yes, come on. Oh, so what is this? Barbie doll. Barbie doll. So the girls are very happy to see this Barbie doll. I can see the faces. Okay, can you speak something on this Barbie doll?
Barbie doll is very beautiful. Her hair is very long. It is very sweet and long.
Okay, very good. Clap for everybody. Clap for this girl. Very good. Now I would like to call upon some other girl from this row. Nobody? Yes. Please come. Here.
This is a Barbie doll. She is very cute.
Very good. Clap for everybody. Clap for. Now I would.
Okay, and onto the analysis. Great. Okay, so for this analysis, we're going to highlight the part of elicit, reply, and evaluation. So we're going to jump straight into the number 2, where the student walks into the front of the class and rummages through the back. And when the student picks out and show the whole class the thing, the teacher, and then in the number 3, the teacher says, oh, so what is this? As an elicit, because she is trying to get some answers from the students. And then the students, all of the students, they reply with Barbie doll as a reply. And then the teacher evaluate by repeating Barbie doll. And with that, we can go to the next analysis. And if you want to see the details, you can pause, but I'm afraid we are going to wrap up our presentation here. So thank you everyone for listening to our presentation. I hope you learn a thing or two, and we'll see you next time. Bye, thank you.